Hi, and welcome to our video on how to live and eat fearlessly, even if your digestive issue is preventing you from doing that right now. So, my name's Rachel, and I want to introduce you to this 5-step digestive mastery course. We are going to go over these 5 steps, and you are going to learn everything that you need to know about digestion and what causes digestive issues in order to take control of your health. I know a lot of webinars will drag you through a long introduction and go over tons of personal details. Forgive me, I want to respect your time and get as much information into the next the next few minutes as possible. So we're just going to dive right in. So I want to start real quick with going over who this video is for. So this video is for anyone suffering from digestive issues and their family members or caregivers. So if you or a loved one are dealing with one of these diseases and its symptoms like flare-ups, attacks, bloating, gas, constipation, diarrhea, reflux, heartburn, cramps, infections, if you're facing surgery or working with your doctor about whether or not surgery is right for you, then you are in the right place and you should proceed with this video. So in the next few minutes, I am going to show you how to eat fearlessly again, even if you think that your digestive disorder isn't caused by what you are eating. I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to leave home, how to travel, spend time with family at gatherings and restaurants, all pain-free. We're going to talk about how to take 100% control of your health. By the time this is over, I want you to know what causes your symptoms and exactly what is happening in your body. So my promise to you is that if you stay with me, I'm going to teach you the exact strategy that we have used to help over 100,000 clients turn back the clock on their digestive system. So I want to start with a couple of questions, and I want you to just think if any of these situations sound like you, if you've ever felt like this, if you find yourself in any of these circumstances. So I'm just going to quickly move through some questions. Do you ever stay at home instead of going out with your friends or family because meals can trigger negative symptoms quickly and you're afraid to get too far from your own bathroom? Do you ever feel like prescribed medications have side effects so severe they could potentially be worse than dealing with the actual flare-up? Do you sometimes skip meals because you're afraid of how the meal might make you feel afterward? Do you ever lose sleep at night because of reflux or trips to and from the bathroom? Does your stomach ever feel painfully bloated or distended, like you've got gas trapped in there that just you can't get out and it just is swelling up your stomach? Have you ever had to miss work for a flare-up? Have you spent countless hours with doctors, hospital stays, and embarrassing invasive medical procedures that didn't fix the problem? Does the uncertainty of what your digestive disorder is doing to you cause anxiety and stress and seem to make your digestive issues even worse? And it's this vicious cycle that you can't control? Do you ever feel hopeless when it comes to dealing with your digestive issues? Has your doctor done all that they can and you're still not feeling great? Have you felt that antibiotics are putting a Band-Aid on the problem and that the real issues just aren't getting fixed? If any of those things ring a bell for you, I don't want you to be discouraged. My goal is not to upset you or make you cycle over those things. It's great if you have ever felt like that. I've got great news. The real problem is just that you have not followed the simple system that I'm about to show you. So I'm going to teach you these 5 steps that are so important when you are working with a digestive issue. You are going to know how each and every food that you put in your mouth will affect your body, what the end result is going to be. You're going to have the ability to eat the foods that you love and never miss a family event, a vacation, a holiday, a barbecue, ever again. We're going to put you in charge of stress, anxiety, bathroom drama, reflux, all those other negative symptoms that we talked about earlier, you're going to just be in complete control of your health instead of wondering and waiting and seeing what foods are going to do to you. You're never going to eat in fear ever again. So these 5 steps that I'm talking about are going to turn back time on your digestion in ways that you never even thought possible. And I'm going to walk you through them right now. First, I want to take just 30 seconds and quickly introduce myself. So my name is Rachel Hohlweg. My father, Mike Hohlweg, and I have personally coached thousands of clients through digestive diseases from beginning to end. Our team has over 50 years of combined experience working with digestive disorders exclusively using the program that Dad and I developed. And our specialty and our favorite thing to deal with, and I don't say favorite in a way that, we love that these cases happen, but we love dealing with the acute cases because those are the real success stories. So the people that are really struggling with flare-ups and just really negative, nasty symptoms, those are our favorites because we love to be able to help you take control of your health. It's our family's entire mission to teach you how to live your life to the fullest again. We know firsthand how digestive disorders will steal your quality of life in every way. And Dad and thousands upon thousands of others are living full, fearless, happy lives thanks to these 5 steps. And I really, really hope that you are going to join us. So through our years of coaching, we've written books, we've developed awesome digestive supplements, we've worked with over 100,000 happy clients, and a lot of them have kept in touch with us over the years, thousands of them, because as we work with them, we develop personal relationships with these people. It's not cold and one-sided, and we get to know people and their stories, and so they keep in touch with us and they let us know their progress through the years. And so some of the things that we noticed in common with people that remain flare-up free and symptom free for years, we started cataloging because we wanted to be able to duplicate this really phenomenal success that they were having. So after a few years of doing that, we reached what we believe to be the perfect solution, and we developed these 5 steps to create an elite program that's more than just slapping a Band-Aid on something or a prescription to get you through an infection or, Tums to get you through a night of heartburn. And I believe if you'll just learn these 5 steps and stick with us, then you're going to change your life and reinvent your digestion. So to get started, there's a shift in what the medical community is taught to address and what our research showed us to address. So we tackle what is causing your symptoms. The medical community believes that what's going into your mouth does not cause diverticular disease. We hear from clients so often that my doctor told me to eat whatever I want, and they just don't think that that is the cause of the disease. So if that's true, then how do certain meals trigger your flare-ups? Why are you afraid to eat? What do unusual meals or their timing have to do with introducing your symptoms? And why are all of your symptoms confined to the parts of your body responsible for dealing with food? See, you're here because you know deep down that this disease has something to do with food. Okay, so we tackle what's causing your symptoms. So the medical community believes that what goes in your mouth does not cause digestive disorders. They're giving you medicine to treat a symptom of a disease with the cause to them that's unknown. We are tackling the cause, so not treating symptoms after the fact. That's the difference, and that shift where we decided to look at food and what it does to you and what about food is causing problems led to the beginnings of this system. What is the medical community missing here? All infections can get to a point where you need to see a doctor. You could need antibiotics. I'm not saying that surgeries could never be needed. And because we aren't doctors, we are never going to override your doctor's advice or, claim that our opinion is more important than your doctor. But I want to talk to you about just a few of our clients who put their faith in us and followed our system and some of the results that they are seeing. So, for example, these are just comments from our Facebook support group where people who are following the system can talk about what's going on, and people who are, it's just kind of a network for these people to talk and communicate and share results and things like that. So Diane here says, my doctor gave me the thumbs up after seeing the book and hearing about my new eating habits, and it takes some time to get used to, but it works. Janet says she started the diet in August of 2018. She couldn't eat anything. She was living on white rice and boiled potatoes, she says, and in 15 months on the plan, she could eat almost anything. Now, this is actually an earlier testimonial before we developed this really concentrated program, so we definitely want to teach you what you need to know faster. Then Tanya says, this book is the real deal after following the plan for several weeks. I feel great after following the plan for several weeks. Thank goodness I found this. Couldn't get over how fast the liquid diet cleared up my biggest problem. I'm sure you know what I mean. Follow the plan faithfully. It works. Don't worry. We don't have you just on all liquids. That's just a little blurb that's in there. And this gal, Kathy, she had resection surgery, and we like to catch you before you make that decision to, whether or not to go with surgery, but we did catch her after, and symptoms still come back after, and we can still help. So this is just a great, thing for you to be aware of, that it doesn't matter what stage you're in. We are here and we want to help you, and we really have this awesome system in place. Janet says she's absolutely had no flare-ups since she started pain-free foods in August. Louise says that she had 3 flare-ups within 8 months in February, and then she started the pain-free foods program with us, and then within a week she had none, and she's had none since. She's lost 18 pounds, drinks the tea twice a day, and she takes some supplements that we suggest, and says that the program is definitely a lifesaver. So these people that have written these testimonials were suffering just like you are. They followed our simple program, and now they're living life to the fullest. Without this program, these people would still be looking at sleepless nights, surgeries, bloating, diarrhea, constipation, heartburn, cramps, flare-ups, facing job loss, not being able to travel, or experiencing life. And while every one of these symptoms probably doesn't ring a bell with you, if any of them do, know that these are the exact things that we address. So if what you're doing now isn't getting the results that you need, follow step 2 and trust a proven program. So I want to talk to you for a second about why it's not what you eat so much as how you eat. So we are very good at organizing your foods. I want to get into some technicalities here so you can kind of picture what's happening in your body. Most people don't realize that there are 2 ways for your body to digest food. The first one is the well-known stomach acid method of digestion. Hydrochloric acid is produced when you eat your food, and then that sludge, that's the acid and the dissolved food, travels through your digestive system. Now, that acid has, it's hydrochloric acid, so it will dissolve and damage the lining, this protective mucosal lining that coats your entire digestive tract, your stomach, your intestines, your colon. And so what we are addressing is the production of that stomach acid, because your body has a second way to digest food. Of course, acid is a normal method of digestion on occasion, but it should not be the form of digestion used 3 meals a day, year after year, and clearly your body isn't holding up to this. So the alternative method of digestion is enzyme digestion. Now, how this works: your pancreas contains enzyme packets designed to be released into the stomach to digest particular foods. Now, this method is gentle and effective, but here's the problem. Not every enzyme is compatible with every food. So when the wrong couple of foods are mixed in a particular meal or sitting, enzymes are rendered useless, and your body is forced to send in that hydrochloric acid again for digestion to finish the job. So I understand that this sounds grim and unavoidable, but this is actually amazing news because this means that we don't have to eliminate the foods that you love with this symptom. What we do is we organize them according to our simple protocol, which makes the whole thing work. You also can't change what you're eating now. And I realize this sounds like a contradiction because food is what's causing your symptoms, but here's the issue. Especially with the history of digestive issues, if I had to guess, probably at least a round or two of antibiotics in the last year, your intestinal flora is going to be diminished. So what that means is we can't be introducing new and unfamiliar foods and changing your diet all around without causing an avalanche of negative symptoms, because if you don't have the right flora to digest food, it won't, all of the bacteria in your gut won't be able to digest it. It won't be sufficient, and it will putrefy and essentially rot in your gut, and that leads to lower gut bloat, and things can start to expand and get very uncomfortable back down there. They can putrefy, lead to really unpleasant gas, and one of the ways that we prevent that is when you get started, we really try to make your diet very consistent with the foods that you are on right now. So the last step is accepting our help to get better. Here's where our help makes all the difference in the world. I believe that something only works if it fits your current lifestyle and diet. Something that isn't going to require massive changes in your habits and your lifestyle is going to yield the highest results because it's going to fit into your routine and it's going to be what you're used to with the right twists and what we are going to bring to the table. So when we get started, we learn all of the foods that you're eating now, and we take those foods and we create a personal program tailored just for you and your body. So the designers and the authors of the Pain-Free Foods program, myself and my dad Mike, are going to analyze your diet and mesh it with what has worked to bring thousands of others to dietary success. We're going to look at what you're doing now and fit it with the rules. It's not that you wouldn't have to do any work. You're going to have to do some work, but what we're going to do is make this as painless as possible for you so that it really fits with your lifestyle, but can still meet the rules of the program. So if you stick with us for 8 weeks, we are going to help you every step of the way. We'll customize this wonderful plan for you to take control of your life and completely reset your digestive system and your body in as short a time as possible. Now, earlier, I promised that if you stuck with me, I'd teach you the exact strategy that we've used to help these 100,000 thrilled clients conquer the ability to eat without pain or fear. So let's go over the 5 main points that we just discussed. Number 1, understanding that our extensive research indicates that diet, what's going in your mouth, your meals, are the cause of almost every single digestive symptom. Number 2, to trust a program with a proven track record of helping people and getting client approval and client success stories. Number 3, organizing your foods to eliminate all of that extra stomach acid being produced that's flowing through your digestive system and corroding you from the inside out. Number 4, not altering the foods, your core foods that you're eating now, so you don't cause more trouble than you fix as you get started. And number 5 is accepting our help so that we can build this program just for you to get you better. These principles are going to give you the complete control of your digestive health that you need. So now you have a choice. You've watched this webinar. You're here for a reason. You're here because your quality of life is stuck in the shadow of diverticular disease. And you can choose to make a change and get better, or you can leave this webinar right now. You can forget all about me, our company, that you ever saw it, and you can struggle through with doctors and medications and keep living as you are at this moment. Or you can let us help you. You complete our program, and you learn each and every food that causes either digestive heaven or digestive hell. And you can let us craft a plan tailored just for your unique body and needs and hold your hand while you learn exactly how to live 100% fearlessly, never missing another vacation, holiday, family get-together, date night. If that's what you want, then here's what I have for you. My team and I have set aside some time to speak to you this week personally about how we can tailor this program just for you and get you on track. Now, this strategy call is totally free. Don't worry. It's like I said, it's going to be about an hour dedicated just for you. Who this is for. If you schedule a call with us, we want you to be 100% committed to hitting your health goals and being prepared to make some dietary adjustments that we outline for you. You need to be willing to describe your foods to us as we request and communicate with us as we outline the steps that we need to take to improve your health to make this effective. Why we do this. So on the call, we're going to help you get complete clarity on exactly what you need to do to take control of your health as quickly as possible and go over your particular case. So every single person and every single body is different. So I can't give you all the details just for you in this webinar. We have to talk to you personally to do that. So if you want us to help you, and we think that we're a good fit when we get you on the phone, we might invite you to become one of the new clients we take on this month. Because we give each client so many hours of dedication and coaching time, forging this system and creating their exact plan, our time is limited only because we need to ensure that each client that works with us actually gets the best results possible. And the only reason that I tell you that is because spaces are limited. So if you are considering doing this, or if you think this sounds like a good fit for you, I strongly encourage you to schedule your call with us now because spaces do fill up quickly. So give us a call and just book your free strategy with us. Get the personal information. Talk to somebody for about an hour on your case specifically and how we can help and see if we're a good fit. We'd love to talk to you. Just click the button below and get a call scheduled.